Okay, another unboxing. This time it's some clothes even, rather than kicks. But, you know, same thing. We'll put this on YouTube either way. Okay, so this is the whole of two-thirds of the whole, a fair proportion of the whole from 2022, the second drop of the Spring/Summer 2022 Fear of God collection. So I went with a few different colors, some of which I might return or sell or whatever, because I felt like they were quite close to colors I already had. I will do some comparisons. One, the lighter gray, so the light oatmeal, which is definitely going to be different to the dark heathered oatmeal that I have. But I also want to look at the difference between between light oatmeal and light heathered oatmeal, and then dark oatmeal versus dark heathered oatmeal. So what does the heathering do in terms of like the impact on what it looks like? So I've got a couple pairs of sweatpants I'm going to compare some of these colors to. I wanted to really get into the shorts this time around because I've bought quite a few pairs of the sweats. I really like the fit. So this time around I wanted to go with some shorts as well, mainly to see how they look and from a fit perspective. And if they're good, then obviously I'll keep them. If not, I'll just let them go. One of the things with Fear of God, it's quite expensive, but it's very good quality, and the risk is pretty low because you typically are going to find it quite easy to, you know, get your money back on a Facebook website, a Facebook group or something equivalent. So yeah, as I say, it's fairly low risk, even though the cost is quite expensive. These bags that they're doing right now, you can see here the color. It's like almost like a dark grayish, like smoky gray, almost a brown. They're so dark that I can't actually tell what is what through them. So actually, I can tell what this one is, so I'm going to keep that and do that first. I'll get everything else off the screen. So yeah, I mentioned earlier I was going with a couple of pairs of shorts this time. So I've got sweats in most of the colors, or most of the colors I like, I should say. And I've tried this cruise. I've said this the last time when I unboxed the sea foams. I've tried the cruise. I've tried the hoodies. They just don't fit my stature. So I've kind of just given up, and I just basically only really wear bottoms when it comes to Fear of God now. So we'll see. Okay, so this is, let me just pull it up because I have all of the stuff here. So this time round they dropped oak, dark oatmeal, desert taupe, and light oatmeal. So this is almost certainly the oak colorway. The problem is also with Fear of God, because we know Jerry loves his autumnal colors, his tonal autumnal colors. So there's a high chance of like similarity between the different colors. Also, if you look at the product pictures on the Fear of God website versus PacSun versus Essence versus now End Clothing who do them, they just look so different just across the different websites. And I'm guessing these are all official signed off pictures from, Jerry has to at some point say, yes, this is good enough. Or maybe Jerry's taken all of them. Him and his guys are doing all the pics, who knows? But they look so different. So even just to kind of compare is pretty different. It's pretty difficult to know, are you getting actually what you wanted? So yeah, these are the oak sweatpants. This is actually extra small. I have a large. I wear a large. I have a large coming in the post. I'm just going to return these today. I carted, but completely by accident. Didn't notice because, like, typically you never know what's going to sell out in a second and what's going to sit for maybe 2-3 days. Sometimes they never sit more than roughly 2-3 days. But I carted. I thought I had a large. It's actually an extra small. They're tiny. So I noticed about 2 minutes later after I purchased. So I went back, carted the L. There's no shipping costs, so it didn't cost me any extra, and I'll just return these. But in terms of the oak, I wanted to do 3 or 4 different color comparisons. So I wanted to compare these oaks to the amber colorway from 2021, it was autumn winter 2021. And the lighting has actually gone really bad. I don't know, we're getting some storms here at the moment, but you can see this, but actually my fear was that it would be too close, and actually the difference is pretty it's pretty clear. But this is the amber colorway, and then this is the oak. Yeah, very, very different. Both kind of, I was thinking both were going to be that kind of yellowy brown that you can clearly see these are, but this oak is actually just a lot more kind of a pale brown. So there's no real, I guess, like overlap there at all. So most likely I will be keeping the large when they come in. As I said, I'm going to send this extra small back because I actually thought this was a pair of shorts when I was opening it because they looked so small, and then I remembered that I messed up and bought that extra small. So yeah, that's a good sign. I want to say I bought all 4 colors. I didn't buy iron in shorts. I just don't need a black pair of shorts. I'm not huge on black clothing to start with. I just thought that was at $70 a pop. Like, you do have to be kind of selective. I don't know, I'm just trying to buy something because I like the, because I like the fit. I'm going to need to like the color as well. And a pair of black shorts is going to turn into a gym shorts pretty quickly. I'm not about wearing $70 shorts to the gym, so I kind of skipped on those. Although I'm sure they look really nice. In reality, Jerry does his thing, and pretty much everything he does looks really nice. So, dear what he did. So this is the, okay, so this will be the dark oatmeal. So I got this is the sweatpants. This is the light oatmeal, is it? Yeah, these are the sweatpants. So they are, yeah, light oatmeal in the sweatpants. This is the light oatmeal sweatpant. Oh yeah, of course. So these came with the 77 print as opposed to the Fear of God writing. And what I actually wanted to do was compare these to the heathered. So dark versus light. I also have a pair of shorts in the dark oatmeal from this drop. So I'll also compare them to these sweatpants. But as you can see here, again, the difference is probably not coming through as much as in real life. But this is the dark heathered, this is the light oatmeal, massive difference there, well, massive for Fear of God standards. Also, these come with the typical, like the traditional kind of, well, now what is traditional 3M on here, whereas these guys, as I say, they have the brand, the 77 branding, and it's slightly higher up on the leg also, so in a pretty different place. Just going to go around and grab the shorts. Okay, so I'm going to open, I have the dark oatmeal shorts. The light oatmeal shorts are still in post. I did this across 3 different transactions because, again, like, you can't mess around. Once I've found a bunch of things I want, I'll just open another tab, go and add other things, and I tend to do 3 or 4 purchases on Fear of God. There is no shipping cost, there is no tax added. It's, for me, the easiest way to check out and get everything I want. I personally, this is just my opinion, I don't know why anyone shops on any of the other websites. Shipping is slow. This was a week and 2-3 days, and maybe it was 10 days. It's taken 9-10 days. But I spent a bomb. I bought a load, and just the tax. I think the tax was $45 that I saved that I would have spent on the other site. So, obviously this is like just my opinion. I'm not saying these other places are not good to shop at. I just, like, for me, no, it just doesn't make sense when you're saving $45. It's like over half a pair of shorts. It's half of a pair of sweats. So it's just pure wastage in my opinion. But yeah, so here are the shorts. So again, the 2 non-heathered. So this is light oatmeal, dark oatmeal, and again, like, very, very clear difference in the 2 colors here. So yeah, so I'm going to also open these up and show what they look like. So this is actually the first time I've ever bought shorts from Fear of God. So yeah, again, you have the 77. He's continued with the 77 theme in this drop 2 in autumn winter. This is felt, like a kind of felt material. I think my favorite piece of the entire thing and the entire drop was the light oatmeal shorts. They just look really nice because they're this blend of the lighter brown, the lighter grey, sorry, with the white or the cream felt on here. They just look really good. And I think both pairs are just going to get rocked heavily come spring, summer. Well, it's already, you know, mid-spring. It's pissing down with rain outside, but which is not very Texan of the weather. But yeah, that's kind of early May. It still happens from time to time. So yeah, they're the shorts. These, I'm going to try these on today, so I might not even put these back in the packaging. I've never actually tried on Fear of God shorts before, only over the sweats and the crews and the hoodies. So again, I don't know if these are going to fit horribly. Looking at them, they look pretty good. I can't imagine they'll fit too badly. So yeah, so that is the light oatmeal, so the non-heathered light oatmeal sweats. Onward and upward. I want to say this is, this is Desert Taupe. Some of these colorway names are just outrageous. Like Desert Taupe. Yeah, Desert Taupe. Okay, so there is a pair of sweatpants that I already have. I want to compare these two as per before. And I feel like Jerry's just about got away again with enough of a difference that I'm probably going to keep all. I'm going to be naughty and I'm going to keep all of them. And it's going to cost me a ton, as long as the shorts fit good. So yeah, basically they're just both brown, that kind of taupey brown. This is just very light end of that spectrum, and this is much more kind of chocolatey, that kind of chocolatey side of things. So yeah, again, it probably doesn't come out hugely amazing on screen, like the lighting isn't amazing at the moment, but yeah, up close and personal. These are the Harvest. So again, from the same drop as the Amber, which was autumn winter 2021, and these are from the drop 2 of spring summer 2022. And I also really do like it more when these are a color that contrasts with the pants. It kind of, the branding can get lost otherwise. I'm not always a huge person for branding. So typically when it comes to tops, I like them to be unbranded. Pants, I don't mind as much. And especially when it's just like something like this that just has some kind of light branding there. So yeah, that's like the up close and personal view of those. And then the final bit. So this is gonna be the oak shorts. So I think this was likely my second favorite piece. Maybe there's a bit of a mystique with the shorts because I've never owned them, but I've really been looking forward to these shorts coming through. And what I'm thinking about these is these are going to go really good with the Concept heavies. I feel like this or that that shade of taupe, of desert taupe, is going to go really well with those heavies. Maybe when I unbox the desert taupes when they arrive, I'll bring those down and kind of have a look and see how well the tongue matches, because I feel like the tongue is a bit darker than this. And maybe it's that color. But yeah, these again look really nice. What I might actually do is overlay. I'm just going to do this now because some people have said that the legs are a bit wide, a bit wider on the shorts. So basically, this is what you end up with on the shorts. As you can see here, what I've done is laid them completely flat along this side, so they're completely the same there, and stretch them both out. And yeah, you do get a slight width increase on the short versus the sweat shorts, but I mean, what is 2 fingers of depth wide? So really, I don't think it's going to be hugely different in terms of like changing the overall look and vibe of the fit that you put together with it. So yeah, there you go. I'm gonna scuttle off and try all these on, see what stays, what goes. Yeah, that's another video wrapped up.